Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Mashup. I'm your host, Sergeant Thomas, bringing you the best military insights, stories, and info. On today's episode, we have.
Sergeant Troutman,
How are you?
doing good, hanging in there.
Oh, that's good. So where are you from?
South Florida.
What made you decide to join the army?
Just get away, try to do something for my future.
So what were you doing before you joined?
Just playing ball, just going to school, trying to, but none of it was working out. So I just feel like the best way to go.
So how did you come up with the idea of the army? Did a recruiter come talk to you? Did you go talk to a recruiter?
So yeah, no and yeah. So they came to me at first, and I turned it down because I was against it at first.
Mhm.
But so so later on, I got into I was like, man, I gotta go do something like.
Mhm.
Doing that with myself. And then so I hit that same recruiter up who hit me up and was just like, I'm ready. But I don't want to do no killing. I
Mhm.
don't want to none of that.
So how did your family feel about you wanting to join the army?
Oh, they was against the ones who never been in the army was against it because
Mhm.
everybody think that everybody in the army is infantry.
Yeah, everybody's gonna go to war in
Yeah,
this, but a lot of people don't know that
it's
it's
more
y-
to it.
yeah. We still need to support MOSs.
Exactly.
You're right. So, when you went to basic training, was it exactly what you thought it was gonna be? How did you prepare for it?
It was it. I watched YouTube video
Hmm.
before I got on the bus and stuff like that, and it was exactly what I saw on the YouTube video is exactly what I saw when I got there times
Hmm.
10.
Were
Like
you physically ready for it already? Well, you said you played sports,
yeah.
so.
Yeah, I played sports, so I had the endurance. I could run a lot and stuff like that.
Hmm.
It was just, the people and behavior was my issues.
For real.
That's it.
So what was basic training like? Was it fun?
When you look back at it, when you look back at basic, it's fun. You think about the memories and stuff. But while you in it, I ain't gonna lie, it feel like prison.
For real?
Cause you gotta think you could find you don't have yourself now. Now you probably do. But
Hmm.
when we came in, you didn't have your phone or none of that kind of stuff. No stress cards, none of that. It was straight drill sergeants and you waking up and whenever they wake you up,
Hmm.
all that. And my issue is just listening to somebody yelling at me.
Hmm.
Cause that's hard for me for you to
Oh,
tell
you
me,
was you was one of the ones. If the drill sergeant get in my face, I'm gonna punch him.
get the F up and go do this. It's like I can't. Oh my goodness! I ain't gonna lie. I snitched on the drill sergeant one time. Yup. Yup.
Snitched.
He kept messing with my platoon,
Hmm.
just like third platoon, y'all this and that. And then so I'm like, first I asked him like, yo, can you just? And he got him. He smoked me and stuff. Trying to even step to him. Then I told him I seen your drill song. I said, hey, seen your drill song. He keep messing with her.
Like, not you call out a bully. He was a bully.
Even it only got worse from there.
No,
It didn't help.
I don't think it was gonna help you.
Nah, it didn't help anything.
So what did you do to prepare to leave?
Uh, just so I did a lot of running and stuff like that. Try
Hmm.
to like prepare my body. Honestly,
Hmm.
I feel like if I could put up with that, I'll be able to put up with anything, no matter my behavior.
Hmm.
But mentally, I just didn't think about anything. I just left.
You just
You
left.
know.
So after you got out of basic training in AIT, what was your first duty station?
I was at Fort Bliss in
Fort Bliss.
Texas, El Paso.
How was that? How was that experience there?
It was a cool experience. So all right, so in AIT and basic, I was a good runner. I'm running 11:30s, 12. I'm running good.
Hmm.
So when I get to Bliss, mind you, like it's elevated.
Yeah,
So it's like,
the breathing.
oh my goodness. But everybody see my scores from AIT, so it's like, oh,
Okay.
we finna come watch him run. Like it's
No.
gonna be nice. Man, I got on that track and nose the road.
Hmm.
I feel like it was like knives. Like I was just couldn't breathe.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
dying. So my
Was it
son,
was it for a PT test or you was
yep,
just running?
my first one, first initial test
Hmm.
you get to your unit. It was that one. And man, I had like a Hawaiian punch full of jug full of water. And I was trying to down. I was dying. Like I couldn't do it.
Did you end up passing?
Yeah, passed it.
Okay. All right.
It wasn't like no 12 though. It was
Like,
just like a regular school.
did you get better over time? Like.
Oh yeah, I started running the mountain.
Hmm.
So they got like these mountains up there. I just started. It's so it's therapeutic. Like you just run the mountains. You high above the city and stuff like that. So
So
it's
did you do it by yourself or did you have people run with you?
at first it was it was like for PT.
Hmm.
But once I found out about it, I started going back on my own.
Oh, so you was just running doing PT on your own.
Yeah.
Period.
Me and my dog.
Yeah. Have you ever been deployed?
Yeah, yeah. We went to Iraq. The way they did it was so like crazy too. Went to Kuwait. They said y'all going to Kuwait for 9 months. That's how it's gonna be. About a month in, y'all going to Iraq. We can't say too much about it though, and all that kind of stuff. And it's around COVID time,
Oh, dang.
so it was just like, yeah, they sent us over there.
So what was that experience like finding out you're about to be deployed? Like this was at your first duty station?
Yep.
How long were you there when you found out? Before you found out?
I had just got, so I was still new. I had just made specialist, so
Mm-hmm.
that's what I think. I've got a waiver for specialist too, so it was
So
early.
you got it early.
It was early, so we went over there, and nah, it was just an experience for me. And you know what's crazy? I said I'm gonna be the one don't deploy. I kept saying
Mm-hmm.
in the AIT base, I ain't gonna deploy. Like, it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be an easy look.
And then you told your family you're not going to be the one to go to war.
First thing smoking, I'm on the plane.
So, during those deployments, did anything like affect you mentally afterwards?
Yeah, oh yeah. So uh we don't know, like, when I talk to my behavioral health person,
Mm-hmm.
he can make me
What is
understand.
behavioral health?
So that's like, I don't wanna say therapy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's a place you go for your mental, like
Mm-hmm.
kinda like
So, like
cognitive.
counselors, therapists,
Right,
really.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And so I talked to him about it. He kinda like made me understand that the deployment and stuff kinda enhance prior trauma and stuff
Mm-hmm.
that you may have. And so when I got out there, I don't know why I was a ticking time bomb out there.
Girl.
I was a ticking time bomb. And then like the longer, like that first 3 months, you
Mm-hmm.
like you straight, you still normal. But like after that, you still it gets very like it's stressful,
Mm-hmm.
because any moment you can die. People are literally trying to kill you.
Oh,
You know
wow.
what I'm saying? But on top of that, the people you're with, you
Mm-hmm.
don't really feel like they are with you for real. Cause that support MOS, like as a fueler,
Mm-hmm.
we don't really work with everybody. So we
Okay.
kind of like, I was like one of the only fuelers. So we got one truck and we out the way. So we not really with the group. So you don't feel like you really like,
You really with them, you know
exactly,
them, or they
exactly.
have your back.
You got your few like people you really cool with, and
Mm-hmm.
they'll become like your lifelong, like
Your
homies.
battles.
Yeah, for sure.
So when you guys came back, was there anything that like, is there anything that still sticks with you from that?
Yeah, like but I'll say the good way. So like the mental stuff, like battles who may have thought about self harming and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now I go into it with my soldiers. I can like spot it now.
Mm-hmm.
Like if my soldier's very depressed, I can spot it. Because it's hard to spot it with people.
Yeah, because
Cause
people like to hide it.
exactly, and it be the ones you least expect sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But now it let me know that how y'all doing. Like check on my soldiers. Make sure they're straight, make sure they're okay, and stuff like that. So that's one of the best things I got off my deployment is just being able to kind of spot those little cues.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So were a lot of people depressed while you guys were out there deployed?
Yeah, yeah, and it's so crazy because like
Mm-hmm.
we go through stuff. Everybody go through stuff, but like while you out there, it's hard because you can't just drive and go help somebody, or
Yeah.
if something happened with your kid, you can't just go and get there to make sure they're good in school. You gotta like hear somebody tell you what's going on with your kid or what's going on with your mom,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't do nothing about it. Like you way across the world, so a lot of people just be like that stressed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then it was during COVID time, so no telling if they were sick or
Exactly.
what was going on. Were you guys able to talk to your families?
Yeah, well, you talk. You talk every day. You got the little pucks and stuff. That's one thing about deployment is like it's not like garrison where you gotta be like very militant. It's more like you just get up, go to work. You
Mm.
got your phone, you got all that. It's just like a normal job, honestly.
So what were like your daily duties out there?
So me, I made sure they ain't make me feel no say bad. I'm getting up. I go do my like shower and brush my teeth and stuff, get dressed. I walked. I was walking to like my base and go do my stuff until we start getting attacked.
Mm-hmm.
We started getting attacked, I started riding the bus, but
Attacked
man,
by who?
whoa, the people were shooting. But it was like they was doing mortars and stuff like that. But they was missing like a mug. It was just but
How did you guys prepare for that type of stuff?
so you get a brief first when
Mm-hmm.
when you get over there. You get a brief, and they kind of like brief you on what's going on, what just happened. So they got attacked right before we got there.
Mm-hmm.
They had got attacked when we got there. I think Kuwait had something happen. So you get briefed on everything that's going on around that area
Mm-hmm.
and what to look out for. drones was the thing, the big thing. Like everybody got a drone, and so you get briefed on it. So you know what to look out for and stuff like that.
So do you plan to make the army a career?
Yeah, I want to, but I'm not gonna lie. It be a little like stuff that make me be like, I just need to get out
Mhm.
because like mentally it's just so draining, and it's because of the people. It's not even like the military or because the military is easy. And
Yeah.
I tell all my homeboys back home it's easy, like it's an easy job, but the people,
When
you
you say
know,
people, do you mean like leadership?
absolutely leadership. Some so not all soldiers, but just leadership. Like some leaders that are not ready for that position. And the way the military gives you your authority is based off you going to the border, passing, answering a few questions.
Yeah, that is
You know what I
true.
mean?
Because anybody can go to the board and study a whole bunch of
Come on now.
questions and stand there and talk and be confident, but that doesn't mean I'm good at my job. That
Exactly.
doesn't mean I'm good at leading other soldiers.
Exactly.
So
And some don't
that
know
is
their
something.
job.
Yeah.
You know?
And then most boards, I don't even think they don't ask anything about your jobs. They just ask about the different regulations.
Yeah. So they don't know your job, especially if you
Yeah.
support.
True.
You
True.
know? And so that I just and then the people who get sometimes people get those positions and be
Hmm.
very like strict, don't want to hear people out and just be very like I don't know. I don't wanna like just I can't deal with them sometimes.
Hmm.
Like me, because I'm gonna stand up for my soldiers. I don't care who is talking to me. Commander, a first sergeant, I'm gonna stand up for my soldiers every time they right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's my problem that I can't just be quiet and let you.
Say what you got to
I
say.
can't. I
Because at the
can't.
end of the day, it's like, yes, you've earned your rank, but these are still people.
Exactly.
Their opinions still matter. You want them to stay in the army and you want them to be your battle along. We go to war, this is the person that you want to protect you, but look at how you're treating them standing in his office.
Come on now. Exactly. Exactly. Like we had one. I ain't gonna say no names of that,
Hmm.
but it's one time. One of my soldiers. He was trying to move a truck for somebody else.
Hmm.
For one of like the guy soldiers. He was trying to move a truck for them, do them a favor, but they didn't know. So E7 came and just cussed them completely out for moving their vehicles because he's a fueler moving their vehicles.
Hmm.
Whole time he didn't know. Like, bro, I'm just doing y'all a favor.
Oh.
Cause you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, I went off.
Like, what would have been the issue for moving the truck? Like,
Like, come on. Then it's the way you
like,
can go about it. You can, hey,
yeah.
what's going
Or
on?
pull them to the
How
side. Was
you
it in front
know?
of a lot of people?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're not
yeah.
supposed to do that in front of other soldiers.
But that's what I mean. And then some of you guys don't. They need to go to behavioral health. That's what I think. Cause I don't know.
So if you don't plan to stay in the military, then do you have plans for once you get out?
Yeah, for sure. So one thing I like about them, you can be contracted. You
Mhm.
can work alongside it. But I definitely want to continue to do my job.
Mhm.
I definitely want to
What's your
continue.
job? 92 Foxtrot, right?
92 Fast Drop,
Fueler.
Fueler,
Mhm.
Petroleum. I love it because it's a job where you can support people.
Mhm.
And like I'm probably the only fueler who actually fuel the side take. Like you pull up, stay in the truck, don't worry about it. I'm a fueler, get y'all signature, y'all keep
Mhm.
going. But I just love that. I love that job. I love like we help people keep going. You
Mhm.
know what I mean?
Do you think does the military provide you anything to help you continue this job outside of the service, like
Absolutely.
certifications or?
Absolutely. So you get your hazmat cert.
Mhm.
I got a card in Germany.
Mhm.
It's like it certifies me to do my job in 52 countries or something like that.
Oh, wow.
But
How did you get that?
you
Like,
just do the same thing we do over here, little certification for your job.
mhm.
But you do it over there, it just certifies you in different areas and
Oh,
stuff
that's
like that.
good.
So it's dope. You can make plenty of money outside of the military if you know how to like really uh plan stuff out.
Mhm.
You can make a plenty of money after you get out.
Are there any benefits that you want to use when you do get out? Capstone, GI Bill.
Yeah, I need to utilize that GI Bill.
Is
I
you-
need, I need to get into school.
Are you not in school right now?
I'm not in school.
Why not?
I'm
Is
lazy.
it your army doesn't give you time or
I'm lazy.
just
Well, no,
lazy?
I'm being lazy.
Mhm.
I'm like prolonging it, putting it back, making excuses. But I need to really get at it. I just need to stop playing.
So when you start school, is there a specific major that you wanna be in?
Anything in like media entertainment area because I make music, write books and stuff like that,
Mhm.
and I just really want to do something I like to do.
Mhm.
That way I ain't. get my mind
Yeah.
sidetracked and stuff like that.
You write books. What kind of books?
So when I was in Iraq,
Mhm.
I use a lot of my creativity. I make comic books. I
Mhm.
write drama, action, horror. I love horror.
Are any of them published?
I did at first, but I'm not
Mhm.
gonna lie. I got kind of like
What?
cold feet and took it all off
Oh my gosh. What were you publishing it on?
on Amazon.
Amazon KDP?
Yep, yep. I was
I
doing
use
that. Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You should keep going. Like that's really good.
I know. I just,
Like,
I just was like, yeah, people ain't. But I didn't even give it time for people.
yeah, I'm like, you gotta give it because I publish coloring books on there
Oh, really?
and kids books.
That's hard.
Yeah, so like you just gotta give it time and you gotta market it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
But you said you also do music. So I've heard some of your songs and they
Yeah.
are fire.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing music?
Ah, man, all my life, all my life. But I just now started kind of just putting it out there.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
So how do you manage your music career and your military career at the same time?
So it helps each other. Like the music helped me get through the military.
Mhm.
It's therapeutic. It's very therapeutic for me. Like if I'm really going through something in the military
Mhm.
and my mind is just everywhere, I just go get on, like put a beat on, and just let my emotions out real
Mhm.
quick. Never put the song out. Just let my emotions out real quick, and just I feel better. I go back to work.
For real.
I'm cool with your first song.
So, do when your leadership or like other people you work with, do they when they hear your music, do they treat you any type of different way or they look at you differently at work? Because is your music like military friendly?
So it's not military friendly,
No.
but
Mhm.
my first song he understands. He from Florida,
Mhm.
so he understands it completely. Like he understands my story. He know my story, but he understands where I'm coming from,
Mhm.
and so he love it. He supports it. Everything I do, he makes sure he listen to it or interviews. He watch them. Like he really support it. He let me know when I see him.
Mhm.
So I like that. That
So
helps.
they support you.
Oh yeah, that's why. Man, that's one thing about the military. I get more support from my military people than I do like outside of the military.
For real.
Well, now I'm getting support from people outside of it, but
Mhm.
before it wasn't like that. So I'm very grateful for all the like relationships I made in the military.
Has being a soldier like influenced any of your topics in the military?
Yes. So I got a soldier who's going battling depression
Mhm.
and stuff like that. He don't even know I made a song for him. It's about to come out. I sent it to him, and he like, man, I needed this. I needed that.
Mhm.
And so I made sure I touched on like suicide and like basically trying to explain like remember what you do it for.
Mhm.
Remember about your kids. Remember about this, and that people are here for you. I'm here for you if you need to talk. And that's basically what the song is just saying. Just me talking to that person.
Really?
So it's just like one of those kind of songs. So yeah,
Have you put the song out anywhere? Because I'm pretty sure it's other soldiers who
like
could use
yeah,
that.
it's not out yet. I need to though.
Mhm.
I need to though.
So, have you collaborated with any other service members in the military?
Absolutely, my boy YK. And that's what I like about the military. When you meet someone with passion just like you,
Mhm.
when you can connect on those levels, and especially dealing with the military.
Mhm.
So say like we just left out of NTC. While you out there, you stressed out, you dirty, and all that kind of stuff. But you see
Yeah.
your homeboy who do music, y'all get together, like freestyle real
Yeah.
quick, talk about music. So it's dope, man. It's really dope.
So, how do you tell people you do music at work? Like, do you just say, "Hey, I do music," or like they hear a song?
So I'm kind of like I call myself kind of like Superman, Clark
Mhm.
Kent.
Okay.
I usually don't bring it to work. Like I usually try to keep it too separate.
Mhm.
But if like I listen to my music. Like I
Mhm.
really listen to my music. I'm probably my biggest fan. So if
You're
somebody hanging around with me,
yeah.
they
They
gonna
gonna hear
hear
it.
it.
They gonna hear it.
And then
Yep.
that's how that ends up working. Like, man, that's hard. Who's that? That's me.
That's me. Do you plan to collaborate with more artists?
Yeah, you.
No,
Hopefully.
I don't do
Hopefully.
music no more. I don't do music no more.
Man, I told I'm like kind of at first I wasn't branching out doing music
Mhm.
with people. You had to be like very passionate about what you do.
Mhm.
But now, man, I'm trying to do music with everybody if I can, if they want to do music with me.
Mhm.
So that's what I do now. Yeah, I'm trying to do more music.
Um, have you ever performed like for a military event or anything?
Nah.
Why
My
not?
music, I curse in my music and stuff. I need to censor it. I know. I need to.
I mean, Fort Story just did a whole show with T.I. and all them other people. Like, have you ever thought about trying to get on a platform like that? If you already have the support of your first sergeant and your command team, talk to them about the next event that's coming up.
That's a good
See
idea.
if you can get up on that stage, because I'm gonna support you. We gonna
Yeah.
come up there with the cameras.
That's hard.
Let's go.
And we can do that for sure.
For real, you should think about that, especially if you made a song about depression and suicide awareness. Like, that is something that other service members need to hear. That is something that other service members in different bases are dealing with, and that it could be helpful.
Nah,
and
that's
you
true.
can help them.
That's true, yeah. That's definitely true.
So something you should think about, maybe create a platform where you can connect with other military service members that do music, and you guys should maybe work on a project. Talk about different things that are happening in the service.
No, that's a good idea.
That would be fire.
That really is a good idea.
Like, all the different service members that you have worked with, you guys can pick a different topic, write a song about it, and create the project.
No, that's hard. That's a good idea for real.
Yeah, that would be great. I would support that.
Nah,
I'll probably start doing music again if you do that.
Yeah, all right.
If you do that, I'll do it just for you.
I bet gonna do that.
Okay.
No, you know it'd be hard. Put together like a big event. Have everybody perform there.
All the different service members, have people come out. That would be
That'd be
fire.
hard.
We can set that up.
For
We can
real.
set that up. So if y'all do music, and we gonna set that up. So look for it.
That'd be dope.
Look for it. So, is there any advice that you want to give to any soldiers who are struggling to handle their music career and military career at the same time?
Yeah, that's a good question, sis. I say put your pain and your everything you going through in your music, because somebody else may feel the same way you feel, or maybe going through a similar situation you're going through. So don't be afraid to talk about like what you got going on, because it also help with you in the military, with your mental and dealing with your problems. You may feel like you got nobody to talk to, but you can always talk to that microphone. You can always put it on that beat.
Period.
So
and you got our support.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you guys for tuning in to the mashup. If there's any MOS or topic you would like for us to hit on, like, subscribe, and comment below. And come back for more interviews and more insight. Bye.